Hello friends, welcome you all. Today we are going to discuss and study in this lecture the guidelines given by the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India for bank assurance. In the last two lectures we have studied and we have discussed about the Reserve Bank of India guidelines for bank assurance and the norms which are given by Reserve Bank of India, those bank who want to do banking insurance business. So today we are going to discuss the guidelines given by IRDA. IRDA says that the bank should have a minimum paid up capital of 100 crores. And second is each bank that sells insurance must have a chief insurance executive to handle all the insurance activities. So those banks who want to do business in insurance sector, they must have a chief insurance executive to handle all the insurance activity, and these activities are not handled by the chief executive officer of the bank, which is for banking business. So the separate chief insurance executive needed here. Third guideline says that all the people involved in selling should undergo mandatory training at an institute accredited by IRDA and pass the exam conducted by the authority. So here the training is required, and it is made mandatory that the bank staff should get the training of insurance, and these staff which are going to involve in the insurance business have to pass the minimum qualification examinations accredited by the IRDA. Fourth guideline says that commercial banks may become corporate agent for one insurance company, and bank cannot become insurance broker. They can act as corporate agent for one life or non-life insurers. Next guideline is insurance sector regulator IRDA have evaluated fresh norms for banks to act as intermediaries for insurers following recent changes in a law brought through an ordinance by the government. So what are the norms given by IRDA? This follows RBI decision to allow banks to act as broker for insurers. So now the banks can act as a broker for insurers. They can set up their own subsidiary and also undertake referral services for multiple companies. The banks have also been allowed to set up subsidiaries and joint venture companies for undertaking insurance business with risk participation. Without risk participations, bank cannot without risk participation, bank cannot do the business through departmentally. They have to sorry if they want to take part in the insurance business with risk participation, then they have to set up subsidiary or joint venture company. If they want to do risk participation business through their departments, so it is not allowed. If they can do the brokers, they can act as a broker, or they can act as a insurer, or they can act as a they can refer the customers to the insurance company, or they can render the referral services. RBI said that they can act as a corporate agent without seeking prior approval from the Reserve Bank of India, but they will have to comply with the applicable Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India's guidelines. So RBI says that they can act as a corporate agent without prior permission of Reserve Bank of India, but they have to follow the IRDA guidelines. IRDA norms currently put a cap of business and insurer can source from a single broker within the same promoter group. There is the limitation or the upper cap of business and insurer can source from a single broker. So there is the limitations for business from from one broker, single broker. There should have many brokers. Till the date, if the broker and insurer belong to the same promoter family, means the same group, for example SBI life insurance and SBI Bank, State Bank of India, the broker can only source up to 25% of its total business for the insurer within the same promoters group. So this is the cap of 25% of total business one broker can do. Since the new ordinance put banks and broker in the same category, some amount of cap may also be extended to banks as well. So new rules and ordinance says that there is the extension of some rules and the cap also extended, and here broker and banks have in the same category. Next guideline is under old bank assurance guidelines, a bank can act as a corporate agent and sell policy of only one life insurer and one non-life insurance company. But now new guidelines will allow banks to act as a broker, permitting them to sell insurance policies of different insurance companies. So they can act as a broker for different insurance companies, and the old guideline was saying that the bank can act as a corporate agent and only can sell policy of only one life insurer or one non-life insurance company. But now this limitation is not there. As per the changes made through the insurance ordinance, the categorization of banks, corporate agent, broker and agents has been altered, and all of them have been now termed as insurance intermediaries. So now there is no corporate agent, there is no insurance broker, agent, etc., but they have the same category, that is insurance intermediaries. Interestingly, with the change in the ordinance, wherein both corporate agents and brokers are now termed as insurance intermediaries, all intermediaries can seek partnership with multiple insurers. Means bank can work for different insurance companies. Bank can act as a intermediary for different insurance product and with the different insurance companies. The new regulation have ended the one bank one insurance relationship, something the regulator have been wanting to change in the interest of the customers. So there is no such limitation there, that is one bank one insurer relationship. Means the bank can act for many insurance company now, not with a single insurance company. Enabling guidelines from Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority will help banks partner with multiple insurers and offer better range of products that are best suited for the customers. So IRDA will help banks partner with multiple insurance, and the better customer can get the better range of products that are best suited for them. IRDA has always felt that the distribution system should be titled towards the interest of the consumer and not towards the insurer. Means insurance company or bank should firstly look into the interest of the consumer and not for the insurance company. Consumer interest is main thing or focused area according to IRDA here. The old system of bank assurance forces the banks to sell product of one insurer to multiple consumers, which also encouraged mis-selling. Means previously the one bank can sell the one insurer's products to multiple customers, and here the mis-selling happened. Means the consumer consumer want a different product and bank is selling different product. So bank is selling, it is called mis-selling. So it is encouraged mis-selling because bank have to increase their business, and if bank have to increase their business, what they will do, they have only one insurance company and limited products to sell to the customers. If bank says that this product is good or this product is best, then customer trust on bank and purchase that product or insurance policy. So what happened here, the mis-selling happens, and the limited products get to the customers. Next is IRDA had come out with supporting guidelines restricting the amount of business one bank can source for a single insurer. Means there is the restrictions of business of banks can do for one insurance company. This is a significant change considering that over 50% of business is sourced by insurer through their bank assurance partner. Means the bank have the 50% limit, 50% of limitation which can do the business of bank assurance with partner. So there is the limitation on business of bank, what level the bank can do insurance with partner. This change have expected to significantly benefit insurers that do not have a major bank alliance partners. So these include Reliance Life Insurance, then Exide Insurance, Future Generally, Birla, Bajaj, Aegon, Religare, Bharti Exa, Shriram Life and Sahara Life. So this change have expected to significantly benefited these insurance who do not have the major bank alliance partner. So these changes are benefiting these insurance companies. On the other hand, insurance players like SDFC, ICICI, SBI and Max have a major part of their business coming from bank assurance partners. So these are the originally banks. So they have set up their own subsidiary, and they are getting, these banks are getting their most of the insurance business from the bank assurance partners. So here their own, they are increasing their business. So these were the guidelines about the bank assurance given by IRDA. So friends, that that is from my side, and thanks for watching. Write your name in the comment box. See you in the next lecture.